Hey, what's up, man? What's your name? Chris? You just drop your hat, bro. At ease, at ease. Hey, so do you understand what we talking about out here?
I was eager to see what y'all. I've seen some of y'all videos.
Okay.
Like, not necessarily y'all, so to speak, but
right.
People with y'all same uniform and all.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been the type of judge.
Right, right.
So I wanted to go see this.
So you're trying to see what's going on. Well, look, just to recap what he's saying, bro. Well, we are the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay.
That's right.
That's who we are according to the Bible. Now, when you look at the sign right here, it say the 12 tribes of Israel. When you see Judah, that's what God called us. But society called us American blacks. So you see how our names was changed in today's society versus what God calls us in the Bible. When you read the Bible, you're not going to see anything that say West Indies, or you're not going to see Haitians, or you're not going to see American blacks. You're going to see these names on the left-hand side, right? So what we're trying to do is show you that this is actually you. We're trying to prove to you that you are actually an Israelite and not a black person, okay? Let me show you something. Go to Deuteronomy, what he was just said. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. I'm going to show you something. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So just like he was saying, these are the words that Moses spake to all the Israelites, right? So let me ask you a question. The Bible. Who is the Bible written to? When you say us, what you mean? The people of God. Who are the people of God? You say everyone around here, right? Okay, check this out. I want you to listen. I want you to, what they call it, attentive listening, right? I want to make sure you listen to what the Bible say, right? Because I'm just breaking it down, but what you're really doing is listening to what it say. Watch this.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So everything we finna read, who was he speaking to? The Israelites. So he not talking to everybody. Look what he finna say. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Who is? The Israelites. The Israelites is holy to God. So what does it mean to be holy? Do it mean that you sing songs at church, or you pay your tithes and offering? That what holy mean? Or the women that wear the hat? That what holy mean? No, that ain't what holy mean, bro. Holy mean that you're separate. You separate from everybody else. You different from everybody else. We're gonna prove that to you. Read that.
Leviticus chapter 20 verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Okay, what that mean?
For I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine.
So what does it mean to sever something? Exactly right. So what God said, when I made you holy, when I made these people holy, I separate you from everybody else on earth. So guess what? They got totally different laws and customs than everybody else. It goes so far as to what God he calls these people the chosen, and he called everybody else heathens. That's what it means to be holy, right? Watch this. So go back to Deuteronomy 7:6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now the Bible said that. Now I'm just repeating what the Bible say. The Bible say that God chose the Israelites to be holy, which means separate. Then it said to be special. And then he said to be above everybody else on earth. Now, have you ever heard that before, like at church? You ain't never heard that at church right there. The Bible saying that these people on this sign, which is black folks, in God's eyes, they better than everybody else. That's something to think about right there. Now, if these people are better, just like he was saying, how did we end up at the bottom? Because that was one of your initial questions, right? How would God allow for something like that to happen to a people? Watch this. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. No, give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 26. Behold, I say before you this day a blessing and a curse.
Now earlier we said these are all the words that Moses spake to who? Israelites. So he's telling the Israelites what?
Behold, I say before you this day a blessing and a curse.
So now you got a choice between a blessing and a curse.
A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
You know how everybody walk around here, they say we blessed. I know I'm blessed. But the stipulation is you got to do what? Obey. You got to obey what's in the Bible to be blessed, right? Read that again.
A blessing, if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day, and a curse.
A what?
And a curse, if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
Right, just like you were explaining earlier. He said you got a parent go bless their child if the child obey, right? But if the child disobey, then the parent gonna punish them. Well, guess what? God is our parent. He's our father. He treats us the same way. When we obey him, he gonna bless us. When we disobey him, he gonna curse us. So it's a choice. It's a choice, right? Now watch this. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he's telling us straight, if we don't obey God, you're going to be cursed. But who is he talking to? The nation of Israel. That's everybody on this sign right here. That's a whole race of people. All right? He's telling them, if you don't obey me, I'm going to curse you. Now he's finna specify the curses. He's finna show you exactly what's going to happen. Read that.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
What?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Okay. No matter what city you go to. You didn't travel before? You didn't travel, so you've been outside of Mississippi, right? You done been probably Chicago. Never been to Chicago? You ever been to Atlanta? You been to Memphis before? Who live in the worst parts of Memphis? I'm talking about where the potholes at, where all the crime at. Exactly. And who is the people that look like you and me? The Israelites. You see that? Read it. What it say? Cursed shall you be what?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Cursed shall you be in the city.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Okay. The field. What happened in the field? Look at this picture. What is that right there? Cotton picking in the field, right? Who do you know had to pick cotton in the field?
You and me?
You and me, who God calls the 12 tribes of Israel. Yes, this is history right here. This ain't nothing that we made up. We just bring the pictures out here to prove it. Look at all of that. The sharecropping, the cotton picking. Every time you see a picture like that, it's a black person or a Hispanic person or a Native American Indian, right? So these are the curses that God specifically put on us for, guess what? Breaking his commandments. Go to verse 40, go to 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now guess what? They're still talking about curses. There's a whole bunch of curses that came on us for disobedience. Now God didn't curse us because he hates us. Because he loves us, remember? He said, I want to put you up above everybody else. But it was a stipulation. We had to obey him, right? But guess what? We didn't obey him. We did not obey him. If you ever read the Bible, we wanted to be like the other people. Kind of like we do today. For example, when you look at our sisters, our black sisters, right? What color weave do they love to put in their hair? Blonde. Let me ask you a question. Do they hair grow out their head like that for real? Who hair they copying? Come on, bro. They copying white people. That's what they doing. See, God said, I separated you from all the other people, right? But they want to be like them. That's the reason we ended up in slavery. Why would he put us above if we want to be equal?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we just want to be equal out here. We just want our equal rights. No, the Bible ain't talking about equal rights. The Bible's saying that the Israelites are superior. The Bible's saying the Israelites are elite. We the chosen.
That's right.
But when we decide to be like the other people, we downgrade. So God said, I'm going to do you one better. You're not going to be equal to them. I'm going to make them rule over you.
Bring it out.
That's what the Bible, let me show you that. Go to Leviticus. Go to Leviticus chapter 26. And go to verse 14.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 14. But if you will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments, and if you despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgment.
Because some people like that. They'll see what this Bible say and they don't want to do it. They'll see this Bible say do X, Y, and Z, and we'll do the exact opposite. God said if that's how you is, then this is what's going to happen. Go to verse 17.
Verse 17. And I will set my face against you.
God going to do what?
I will set my face against you.
No, God going to be our friend.
I will set my face against you.
Hey, have you ever seen like boxing before? Like a boxing match, and you had both of the boxers, they face against each other? What that mean? They finna fight. It's finna be a problem. God is saying you the op now. If you decide to not do my commandments, I got a problem with you. Read that.
And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies.
Do what?
Ye shall be slain before your enemies.
Go ahead.
They that hate you shall reign over you.
Wait a minute. What the Bible said?
They that hate you
They that hate you
shall reign over you.
shall reign over you. What do it mean for somebody to reign over you? What that mean? They gonna rule over you. They gonna have the power, right? They gonna be able to oppress you. But what people is doing is, the Bible said they that hate you shall rule over you. Do you think that when white people had us in slavery, do you think they loved us? What you think? What you think the situation was? It was the opposite of love, right? They hated us, bro.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High Christ bless. Officer Benaiah, IUIC Tupelo, Mississippi camp. Make sure you subscribe to IUIC Tupelo's YouTube page. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. And all the rest of our social media. Hey, Shalom, Most High Christ bless.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.